welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my monthly first impression video, and it is going to be on a Laneige cushion foundation. This is the Laneige layering cover cushion in SPF 34 PA+++. I have this in the darkest shade. They offered it in 4 different shades. I got this off Tester Korea. I'll probably put the link in the description down below so you guys can go and check it out. Laneige is actually the first brand that I've ever tried for cushion foundations, and I think I still have it. So it looks like this. I did get the limited edition one. This is when they first came out with their BB cushion. Like, I got this like probably 4 or 5 years ago when I took my trip to Hong Kong. So yeah, so then I've never actually tried the other kinds throughout the years that they came out with, except for this one, because I actually saw it from a Korean YouTuber. I don't remember which one it was, and it was a little different, so that's why I thought I'd pick one up. It retails for about $25 US on the Tester Korea website, and of course Tester Korea also charges shipping on top, so I think it worked out to be about $35–40 Canadian. So yes, it is on the pricier end, and of course there is no refill. I don't recall it coming with refill, so yeah, but that's okay. Let me open it up and show you guys how it looks like. As you can tell, it's completely different. It's in a rose gold, not exactly a circle shape like the old packaging. Complete different packaging. And of course you have a mirror on one side, and look, it's a teardrop kind of puff with 2 different sides. So this is more for the face. This is, I guess, to get underneath, you know, the crevices of your eyes and all of that, and, you know, your nose. So that's always good. I love the design of this one. And oh, it's really soft now that I'm feeling it up. And then of course, opening this up, there's this side, I believe, is actually for like concealing, and then this side is actually the cushion itself. So now that I zoomed in a little bit more, I don't know if you guys can see some of my imperfections. I only did my eyes, my eyebrows, and lips. Nothing is on my face aside from my regular moisturizer. So let me open both of these. It looks really saturated, and it looks quite dark. So let's see how this goes. So of course I want to conceal my under eye area right now because I have nothing there. And normally I do put on some concealer. So I'm gonna dab into this one. Oh, it's actually really stiff. Oh, I got a lot of product. Oh, wow. Okay, this area, this thing, is not as soft as I expect it to be. It definitely brightens up that area. I don't know if you guys can tell, like, compared to this side. And because it's a layering kind of cushion foundation, I believe it's supposed to give you more coverage as well. Because regular BB cushions don't have a lot of coverage. And I'm gonna go into this side. Well, this side's way more cushiony than this one. So currently right now I have on one layer. I know it looks like it's quite light for my skin, and it is. I'm not sure it's because of the PA++ kind of thing. There's only 34 for one of them and 50 for the other, to be honest. So it does look like it's a little bit white. I'm gonna see if it oxidizes a bit. It has covered up a lot of things for me. Like I have a little scab here. It covered that up a little. On my nose there's a little bit, which I think I need to probably double conceal on that one because there's still a little bit peeking through. Okay, much better. So let me give it a few minutes to settle into my skin. So I gave it a few minutes. It looks like this is how it is. It's not like super like different from my skin tone. This is the darkest shade. It does come in 4 different shades. So for people who are, I guess, of darker shade than I am, or tanned a little, then this is probably not for you. I am a, I guess, NC or NW21 from MAC, if that's what you want to do to compare. And I'll probably list other foundations that I use that suit my skin tone in the description box down below so you guys can compare the difference. Anyway, so I'm gonna go about on my day. Currently right now it is 10:37. I did start my day a little later, so I will check in with you guys in a few hours, and of course check in again at the end of the day. So I shall see you guys very soon. Alright, so I am back, and currently it is 1:58 in the afternoon, so I had some lunch. Blew my nose a couple of times because of the hay fever. I'm allergic to pollen, so yeah. Anyways, let me give you guys a close-up of how it looks after about 3.5 hours. So now that you guys are up close, as you can tell on my nose, I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but a lot of it has been rubbed off. I didn't do any touch-ups because I wanted to show you guys how it looks, and I have to say it's okay. Like, there's nothing special about this cushion foundation aside from like how it looks by far. Like, it feels pretty light still, and of course on the lighter end by far, and of course, yes, aside from this area, everything is still on. I have to say, areas where I am dried, it did accentuate a little bit of that dryness. I did start sweating because I started doing some errands in the house, and you know, I have to say, even after sweating a bit, it's still okay. Like, not a whole lot has been rubbed off from what I can see. So I'm gonna go about on my day and probably check back with you guys at the end of the day. Alright, so currently it is 5:55. I'm back for my last check-in. I've had on this on my face for about 8 hours, if I'm doing my math correctly. And I'm about to head out, so I thought, you know what, I'm gonna give you guys my last check-in before I head out and do some touch-up, considering this shade isn't exactly fitting my skin tone. And of course, I don't want to look a little different by heading out to seeing my friends for dinner tonight. Anyhow, let me give you guys a close-up. Alright, so now that you guys are close up, I don't know if you guys can tell, I've been blowing my nose a little bit more. I haven't done any touch-up, so pretty much all the foundation in this area has pretty much been wiped off. Aside from that, I think everything else is pretty intact. I didn't put on anything else, no setting powder or anything like that, not even blush or, you know, contour, anything on my face, because I thought, you know what, I want to test this out for you guys and give you guys my, you know, fair thought and how it reacted to my skin. I did run some errands in the house and did a few things. You know, I did leave the house, but you know, I didn't have to see anyone that I knew, so I thought, you know what, okay, it's okay that it is a little bit of a difference, like a lighter tone than my actual face. It's not too bad. Alright, so my final thoughts on this is I really did like the idea of this kind of puff where, you know, it's like more of a teardrop kind of shape, so that this little part up here can get into the crevices of, you know, underneath your eyes and around here. But the only thing is, I found that this area is not as soft as I want it to be. It's cool that it's in this shape, but I also feel like it's a little bit bulky for my hand and whatnot. But the mirror is nice and big, so that's always good. Another good thing is that you have something like a concealer on one side, as you can tell. This is actually a lot, it's not as soft. This type of cushion is more dense, and I feel like it has higher coverage. And this probably is the one with SPF 50 PA triple plus in it, because I noticed that it does brighten up my eye area when I use it. And of course the cushion itself, just a regular one. I do notice I have combination dried skin, so areas that I am a little bit more dry, it can accentuate it, so I can see that. It's not super different from other of their BB cushions that I've used in the past, which I've only used one, which is their original. With that being said, in comparison in terms of texture from other cushions that I've tried before, they're very similar, I have to say. Not a whole lot difference, I would say. But with that being said, price point. If it's about $35 to $40 Canadian, I would say it is on the pricier end, considering there is no refill. The first time when I bought the Laneige BB cushion, there was a refill, and I believe I paid almost $50 Canadian, roughly, and it came with like, you know, an extra little kit of sampled products that I can try out. So I felt that was a little bit more worth it. This, on the other hand, a little bit pricey, I would say, if there's no refill. With that being said, I have to say is the shade is not exactly right for me either, even though this is like the darkest shade. It does have more of a pinkish undertone, but this is, you know, number 23 sand, which you would think that it should have a warmer to neutral kind of tone. It is, I would say, layerable, or is that even a word? You can layer it, I guess. So you can build it from, you know, to light coverage all the way to medium, and even possibly high coverage. I haven't tried that myself because there wasn't a whole lot that I really want to cover up. And to me, a cushion foundation should never be a full coverage, because you know you are blotting it onto your face, like, or pushing it on your skin, as some people would say. Versus kind of just like gliding it onto your skin so that it becomes on the top layer. So while you're pushing it, you do take back a little bit, right? Anyhow, those are my thoughts. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if so, remember to give me that thumbs up. I do try to upload new videos each week, so make sure you are subscribed to this channel. I shall see you guys in my next video. Bye bye for now.